What's up, guys? Welcome to Fortnite, right along the most interactive show here on YouTube for Fortnite, where you guys pick my drops. We do 3 episodes of each drop. It is the week of Junk Junction, and we are in episode 3. Normally, we do this every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, but this week we're on Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll go back to the regular schedule after this episode next week, basically. Now, don't forget to take the survey in the upper left corner right over there to be able to pick my drop next time. And I don't know what drops I'm going to put, but it's going to be awesome. Hopefully, I'm going to pick more centralized drops. For the past couple of weeks, we've been going very coastal cities, so we are here playing solo style. And again, this is the most interactive show because not only you pick my drops, but you guys can leave comments and we'll answer those comments along the way as well. This is a raw upload. No matter what happens, I will upload the episode, so hopefully we'll get the W like we did last time. We got the W, about 4 kills. I'm going to try to be a little bit more aggressive. Let's go ahead and answer some questions because we got a long drop. This one comes from Daryl Ailey. What's the name of your headphones and how much are they? And oh, does it have a mic? These are the Steel Series headphones. The Steel Series, I think they're Arctic 3 or something like that. They're a wired mic, and it does have a microphone on it. It sticks out right here. And I enjoy them. The reason why I got them is they're very comfortable. They have like this little band and whatnot. All right, last time I got a boatload of chests, and I don't think anyone's near me, so let me just go ahead and knock this out real quick. I gotta hurry fast because I don't want to get surprised when I have the crossbow. I don't want to get surprised if I have a revolver. I don't want to get surprised if I have a deagle. I'm doing my best to remember the path I took. The only good gun right now I have is this pistol. Alright, that's a little bit better. Let's replace that. You kind of want to go into thinking like, alright, what can I replace as you go along. Excellent, excellent. Let's see, there's a chest down here. I don't hear it. There's no use of chasing chests. And I want to reiterate what a raw upload means. Is if I die, I will that's fine. I will upload the episode. Let's organize this now that I will replace those bandages. Along the way, I'll explain what I'm doing, what I'm thinking, my thought process. The circle's in Junk Junction, so this time we'll get a little bit more ability to loot as much as possible. I think that's upstairs. Again, not 100% familiar with everything that is Junk Junction in terms of thing. Wonderful. That's great. Alright, this time I'm going to go ahead and just loot, scavenge as much as possible. Don't forget the pallets are worth a lot. Ooh, okay, so this gets to my first question, right? A lot of you are asking me, blue burst, blue AR. You know, I get the same questions a lot, you know, about what shotguns are better. I highly recommend you guys watching some of the old ride-alongs because I cover a lot of the questions in depth. So it feels like you think, like, wow, he's not answering this certain question as deeply as the other ones. It's because I already covered them. So I highly recommend you guys check out the playlist for Fortnite Ride Along. That way you get a sense of like we're all on the same page. So essentially, this question came from, let's see. Well, there's a question a little bit later, and I'll read it in full. But basically, you know, why do you pick a blue burst over AR? I personally don't think a burst is great against. This is what I was looking for. A burst is great against people. That is a weekly challenge, and it's for my battle pass. A burst is great against people. It's not great against structures. If you're surprising somebody, you could burst them pretty effectively, right? And you could take them out really quickly. But as soon as they start building walls, I just feel like the moment in between each burst takes too much time. And by then, they'll be able to spam walls. And that's not what you want. That's the thing that gets very dangerous, is when you're fighting against someone that knows how to build and they just constantly spam walls. You don't want that. You don't want a burst in your hand. You want an AR, in my mind. Someone asked me about how to shoot better with the burst. You just treat it as is. You kind of let the aim assist take over as much as possible. So you don't try to guide it. Now here's the only problem with my loadout right now is I have nothing nothing close. Everything is near. I mean, it's far. This one's up here. I think I heard somebody, so I'm gonna have to be careful. Again, you're not gonna get shotguns in chests. You're not gonna get. You'll get a tactical, well, you won't get a shotgun. So if you're looking for a shotgun, you gotta look around on the floor, stuff like that. Since I have time here, I'm just gonna make sure I get all the pallets. The pallets give you a lot of wood. All right, guys, I think I'm pretty set here. This is the thing, you know, you do. You get sometimes when the circle falls on you on the coast, you got to understand, you got to look at it that you're going to fight a lot of people coming from this side because no one's going to be over here, rarely. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is head over to, let's go to Haunted Hills. Or actually, let's go to Pleasant. Let's get some action. I'm pretty happy with what I have. I'm going to go ahead and walk over to Pleasant. So, again, a lot of the questions are like, why do I like a tactical? Why do I like a pump? And my general answer for all that is just how I feel that day. Some days, I like the pump. Some days, I have a match where I use a tactical shotgun, and I only get the hit marker for 7 HP, and I'm like, no, I'm not about it. So, you have to play it by ear and how you feel. Looks like someone's here. This looks like a lot of people like to land here. I'm going to try to stay on the outside, keep the high ground. See what's happening. I want to go on this side though because they're not gonna look to their left. Is that a shield? No. I think they kept walking. Gotta be vigilant. Okay, they went here. They went up here. The left's a C4. I'll take that. I've personally been experimenting with C4s and see if they have a place. I want to replace. I'm gonna get rid of the blue. There we go. This is just a choice. I'm not saying the blue burst is better or worse than the blue AR. This is just a choice today that I want to use. I want to keep pressure on people with the AR. Looks like the circle's on me. Looks like a lot of people are going to be dead here. Just based on how many people are already dead. I literally just dropped in. We're like 5 minutes into the episode. And so many people are gone already. Let's go ahead and go into Pleasant. The smart play would go to Anarchy, but let's just go to Pleasant. So the next week's drops will be in a little bit more aggressive areas. I won't do Tilted until, like, again, until we cover all the drops. So I want to go throughout the entire map, and then we'll revisit other places that we've already covered. This, speaking of Tilted, this one comes from. Oh, a lot of the questions I want to cover come from the same like a really long comment, so I'll wait for it till the end. This question comes from Pegamix. Sancho, I think you're right. You need to be a little bit more aggressive, but be smart about it. Love you. Wish you all full luck. Wish you all the luck in your full-time streams. God bless. Thank you so much, Pega. I do, man. In one thing. Oh. Gotta be careful here. Don't jump down. He has a trap. He's trying to bait me into his trap. So I keep saying there is audio cues that will protect you. Today, I always will prefer a green pump though. over a green tactical. Just because of its power, okay? I got lucky there. That guy did not see me coming. One thing, I was going to get into this question right here. Another question is from a diabetic potato. Sancho, what do you mean by taking people for granted? Are you sense that you gain a sense of overconfidence when you see enemy player, free play, or default skin, etc.? My thing is just like, you have to treat everybody as a danger. Someone could hit a shotgun blast, and the one thing that I really want to work on is my execution stays the same no matter who I fight. That way, when I get to someone that's very good, like very skilled, I don't have poor execution because of my laziness. Poor execution will get you killed in this game, and right now I'm suffering with poor execution and button execution when it comes to building, and I want to get better about that. Button execution is a must in this game, and I feel like I've struggled a lot, and I need to get better about it, because what ends up happening is when someone panic builds, when I panic build, I end up shooting instead of building a wall. So all those things will come into play to make me a better player. I've been playing this game since September, and I still feel like there's room for me to grow, and that's what I like about this game the most. That's why it has me hooked about it. That's why I'm making content about it. That's why I'm teaching people about it, because I feel like myself, there's still room for me to grow. And if that's the case, then there's a lot of people out there who definitely need some insight into what this game's all about. And I'm here for that. Alright, we have some ringing shots out in the distance. Whoops, don't want to do that. Alright. See what the circle does? Alright, it's on me. I'm going to go ahead and build something. Alright, there's a guy back there. I got to go get rid of him. I don't know if it's early, but I got to get rid of him. Now's the time for me to strike. But that's what I'm saying. I want to get better button execution. I want to get better in sniping. Button execution. Saw me. Keep pressure up on him. Whew. It was a good fight. I could not keep that guy alive back there. I pushed him. I kept the high ground. I used the wall. I was able to get the job done. Make sure I'm reloaded, just in case someone heard this fight. I'm definitely gonna get the RPG though. I'm gonna stick with the person that brought me to the dance. How many minis do you have? All right, let's get rid of that. Okay, I feel better. He was a good person to get rid of. I'm not gonna pick up the sniper. I feel confident. I'm not gonna pick up the heavy shotgun. Like I said, it's all about feeling for me. You could look at numbers, but I'm a big believer in how it feels in that moment. How do I feel about this weapon? You know what I'm saying? Theo Parlin asks, how has this game affected you emotionally? And I think emotionally could be taken as a negative way, but for me, I'm gonna see that comment as a positive way. How has it affected me emotionally? Is that there's a game out here that I want to get better in, and that's fun to me. I think I had a lot of traps. I love building this castle, by the way. Sniper round shot. Try to have some fun here. Shots ringing out somewhere. Got pushed out. All right, there's high ground in, so I'm gonna take it right now. Definitely. RPGs, you want the high ground. A must. Just changing up my levels. Okay. Make sure. I feel like there's someone down there. I don't want to give up this high ground. This is pretty king right now. I do have a pad. Always do an inventory check before you make a decision. It's always king. You gotta do that. Everything's king here. All right, let's take advantage of this fight here. I want to make these guys use his materials. That was a far shot, man. Not that bad. That's what I mean. That button execution right there. I'm gonna get rid of this just in case, like, as soon as I get out of here, you know? This guy's trying to snipe me. There's 3 left. I'm gonna try to hit this dead center so that it blows up everything. Watch. Ooh, close. There you go. Keep the pressure. Make us use his materials. I'm going to take this. I got to take heals. Shields. What am I doing? One sniper shot. I'm dead. Don't ever leave it up to luck. Looks like this guy's flying in. I'm gonna keep this guy out of the way. Unfair for this guy, honestly. This guy's getting way too comfortable. Come on. This is a good fight. Hey, there we go, baby. Sorry I couldn't talk through that. Nice fight, man. I used that tree. GG's, GG's. Able to get the high ground. I used the rockets because of the big blast. But hey, man, good fight, good fight. I tried my best to get through some questions here. But GG's, let's look at the match stats. Traveled a pretty good time. My accuracy was pretty solid, especially that long distance shot, 10 headshots. Damage to structures. That means I fought a lot of builders there. It didn't take a lot of damage. Did not take a lot of damage. Good thing I healed up just in case. But I love iron. That's the new meta that I'm exploring. Iron near the end, especially in solos, not solo blitz. The reason why I like iron in the end is simply because people don't really push near the end as much, and if you let iron build, it's a very, very strong structure, and it takes a long time for someone to shoot out, so no one could knock you out of the high ground if you use wood. But I was able to take that, so GG's to everybody at face. Let's take a look at some questions here, especially that big question that I wanted to take care of. There's two questions here. This one comes from Mohammed. It says, hey Sancho, any tips to improve with the grenade launcher? The grenades don't explode on impact, and I find it hard to destroy bases and kill people. Skip them down below. So if you're like attacking it from the floor, skip them on the floor so they bounce up. If you're up from above, you try to get it to bounce at least once. So that's my tip, is just skip them up. And if they're in the structure, try to make them in, but they don't explode on impact, so you can't shoot at it directly. So skip them on the floor so they bounce up. So here's a big comment from Michael Buchanan. It says, nice job, man. You mentioned being more at ease fighting at tilted because of blitz, and I'm feeling the same. I love blitz mode as a learning tool, and you have been forcing myself to land. It's been forcing myself to land at tilted when I play blitz because it offers a high volume gunfights, and I never feel like I wasted 10 minutes running around the map and dying in the first fight. I love blitz mode. I only recently started playing Fortnite, and just from watching your videos plus practice, I'm starting to feel comfortable fighting in many situations. I still need to get my panic building better. Me too. And hopefully finally turn some of these top 10s into my first win. My only question for you today is about the burst rifle. I honestly feel like it's my worst weapon in the game, and there are any tips to be specific to be improved with it than to the ARs and the guns. It's basically this, you want to shoot it, move a little, like crouch, shoot it, move a little, shoot it. So it's basically like kind of like jittering a little bit, but mainly it's just about letting the aim assist do its job. But I appreciate your comment, and I want to stress home to you guys, the viewer, is I am still struggling with button execution. I am still struggling with building, and I want to get better. So doing this series, hopefully it helps you. And the main thing, as you can see, is that if someone is pushing you, someone surprises you, place a wall to slow them down, build up. Your wall is your strongest weapon, all right? No matter what kind of tactical, no kind of whatever shotgun you have, your wall is your strongest structure. It will stop people from killing you. So use it, and then you could literally build on other things, and then you could start using it like like approaching the game when it comes to weapons. Like, I'm comfortable with using all weapons, and it's all just a matter of how I feel that day. I really appreciate you guys watching. I really appreciate your comments, and don't forget to take the survey on the top left for the next week of. If you'd like to contribute to the series, support this series by going to patreon.com/SanchoWest and donating at least $1 or $5. $5 gets you in the credits. $1 gets you access to behind the scenes, as well. It gets you access to I'm going to work on a podcast. So a one-man podcast, you get access to that for just $1. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate the time and the journey we took today on this Fortnite ride along. I'll see you guys next time. This is SanchoWest, and as always, ooh yeah, peace. Adios, guys. Bye.